The entire astronomy community waits with bated breath as the James Webb Space Telescope approaches L1. Welcome to Space Update for January 14th, 2022. The big story this month is the successful launch and deployment of the James Webb Space Telescope. A few days after its launch on December 25th, the telescope has been going through the most complicated deployment sequence ever seen in space. As of this date, it had a nominal deployment of the multi-layer sunshade, secondary mirror, and side mirror segments. All 172 parts that simply had to work did, a credit to the people who designed and built this magnificent telescope. As the Webb telescope completes its journey to L1, a place in space where the gravitational forces of the Sun, Earth, and Moon balance, it's going through a several-month-long process of aligning its 18 mirrors, so that the wavefronts arrive at the secondary mirror in phase, an extremely exacting and critical task. Once completed, this process will allow the segmented mirror to act optically as one, allowing the telescope to reach its full resolution. On the Mars front, the Perseverance rover has discovered organic compounds in both surface dust and within rocks that it sampled within Jezero crater. This backs up the initial discovery of organic compounds by the Curiosity rover at the Gale crater site. Keep in mind that not all organics are created by life. Geological processes can do that too. Further investigations by Perseverance on the Martian surface may be able to tell what the source is, or it might just have to wait for the samples to be returned to Earth to find the answer. 2020 opens with the possibility of 2 new heavy lift rockets making their first flights. Pending FAA approval, SpaceX's Starship will launch atop a BFR booster sometime in the first half of the year. Sporting more than twice the thrust of the Saturn V, it should be an amazing event. If this unmanned orbital test is successful, it will open a new era in the manned exploration of space. NASA is also waiting for the first test launch of the SLS rocket that's the key ingredient to NASA's return to the Moon in the near future. This test flight is currently scheduled for sometime in the first half of this year. All in all, 2020 is shaping up to be an exciting year in space. Stay tuned.